Hey folks, welcome back to the video where we are discussing the creation of a habit tracker from Figma to iOS app. So in this video, we will be working on the habit status. So if we click on these cards, um, the habit is supposed to change from pending state to complete state, and if you double tap, it becomes from complete to missed. Right now, we have worked on this design. If you want to see how we did this, please go through the previous videos and you can see the process in which we have arrived here. So now what we are going to work on is, so if I click on this, one of these circles, then the states is supposed to change. We have defined that logic in habit card, I think, but it's not showing up in the actual implementation. So let's work on that. So I'll go to the habit card. So if I click on habit card, we have this as our current code, and we can see the preview of our habit card. I won't be making any design changes here. I'll be just working on the states. So let's get started. So I'll just select all this code. So you can see that working with text code focused on line one from line 1 to 92. So the GPT is aware of what exactly we have selected. So I'll ask GPT to check if we have implemented habit states and if the circles are actually switching from one state to another on tap. So let's just ask that. GPT, can you check these states are implemented in the habit circles by default? Circles will be implemented on one tab, in one tab, circle changes to pending to completed, and on and one more tab, circle changes to missed, and one more tab brings it back to pending. This does this make sense? So I'm just confirming if GPT understood my logic or not. So what we have written is kinship states are implemented in habit circle, but if all will be in pending state, one tab circle change is completed, and on one more tab the circle change is missed. And okay, so let's ask this. It's clear the states are implemented specifically. Okay, so it's saying that it's implemented. Uh, okay, so it is over here. Okay, transition logic. Okay, so update habit method. Do we have that here somewhere? Okay, we have that function over here, and okay, so it's also saying that on tab gesture, it updates the habit. Okay, so if we go back to circle, do we see on tab gesture? Let's just double confirm. So just copy this line. I'll press Command F in Xcode, so it opens up a search bar. So I don't see this code, so there's zero matches. So maybe we need to implement this. So maybe what we can do here is, can you check if this has been implemented? Since I'm not seeing this in code, that's the reason I'm asking GPT to check. Where is it? For each circle, okay, so it's actually creating that right now. We didn't see it right here. So let's just say I'm just gonna copy this one line code and I'm gonna paste it below this guy. Let's see if this works or not. Okay, so it's throwing up errors. What I'll do is, rather than just pasting the code here, I'll just select all the code. I'll just ask Jupyter to reshare the code for the rate changes. Reshare the code with updated changes. Let's see if it shares on tab gesture or not. So it's adding on tab gesture. I think the one thing we didn't add here is braces. If I add braces for you, okay, okay, got it. So we can see that on tap it's changing from completed to missed, and one more tap it's going to pending state. And if you also observe the streak indicator, so every time there's a complete state, it goes +1, and if I mark it missed, it goes to 0, and in pending it's 0. Okay, so this on tap gesture works. What we can do now here is it has also changed something. Okay, we'll do one thing. We'll just copy this and let's check. Uh, okay, same thing. Okay, so now we have our on tap gesture. So one more thing we would like to do here is, so if it's a continuous completion, right, we want to maintain that in the streak count. So for example, if this is 3 days continuously that has been done, then we want this to be 3. And on the fourth day, if it's marked complete, then we want this to be fourth. It's actually implementing it, but it's not counting the proper implementation. So let's see if ChatGPT has added that logic. It has added the continuous streak logic, but it is not in calculating the actual uh, current long streak, right? So we need to implement that. So what we can do here is, let's do this. So GPT for the calculation of the streaks. Here's the logic. So I'll define the logic. Let's see if ChatGPT can pick this up and implement it. If there are if there are continuous days where a habit is completed, we would want to show the total number of continuous days the habit is completed. Pardon my grammar right now. I'm just putting whatever thoughts I'm getting here. I'll refine this copy a bit. Completed. Okay. If the user marks a habit as missed or pending, we want to reset the streak as as 0. Okay. Third is what other logic do we need to add here? If the user marks a habit missed and then marks it complete in the same day, we should calculate the total streak rather than calculating the streak from that day, right? So I'll just control command R, and I'll use this. This is a Grammarly plugin. Again, we are using AI. So what we can do here is let's ask AI to improve it. And insert that, and then I'll remove this text. Right. I think let's see. Before implementing, let me know if you have any questions. Yeah, let me do that. Mhm. I'm just trying to read what it is. Reading your user separate helper method to calculate continuous streak of completed days. Okay. Okay. So we can see that it's calculating these streaks properly now. So if I mark something in as missed in between, so it's going to calculate the latest. I don't think it's calculating the latest, but as I say, I marked the most recent day as missed, right? It's still calculating the total streak here. So if I go back to main screen or content view, where we can actually preview an habit, uh, let's just say that, okay, okay, okay. Okay, so I don't think since we have not implemented core data, we might see this behavior where we are marking one habit here, and it's also reflecting on other habit cards. So that is easy fix. But right now, I'm just trying to see what is the logic here. Okay, I think let me ask Julie something. Julie, how is the continuous streak being calculated instead of continuous? Let's say completed, being calculated. Focus view, okay. Let me ask this question. Um, can I just share an example? Because it's calculating the longest streak as correct. But it's supposed to calculate the current streak. So current streak is actually 0, but it's showing up as 3. So I'll just clarify this to you really. This build UI, the longest streak is 3, and the current streak is 0 because we have marked the latest day has missed. The streak counter is supposed to show 0 rather than 8. Does this make sense? Let me know if you have any questions. Streak count. Streak count supposed to be in. It's gonna change the logic a bit. So anytime it gives you a function, right, just copy this code and replace the function. Just be careful about the braces wherever you need to implement that. It's also sharing and completely updated code. You can also use that. Let's see what we come up with. Okay, okay, so here you go. So the latest streak is 1, so it's showing up 1. But let's just say if the current streak is 2, right, because this is missed. And then if I mark this, it's 5. If I mark this, sorry, if I mark this, it's 4. If I mark this, it's 5. And if I mark this, it's 7 because it's calculating all the completed streak. Let's just say I mark this as missed, then this is supposed to change to 3. Yeah, so the logic is working. So if I come back to the uh, main content view, yeah, yeah, it's working. Don't worry about this being repeated here. We can fix that. But in this video, I think we worked on the habit states. So in the next video, let's work on the core data. So basically, we're gonna save these habit states in core data, and they will be unique to these habit cards. So it will help the app create unique habit cards and save those, persist those data even if you close the app or open the app. So that's all in this video. Thank you for watching. Please let me know any feedback you have. Thank you.